In a beautiful kingdom filled with golden sunlight, colorful flowers, and a grand shining palace, lived a kind king and a gentle queen. They had everything, except one thing their hearts truly wished for, a child. For many years, they prayed under the stars, hoping for a miracle. And one magical night, their wish came true. The queen gave birth to two beautiful princesses. The entire kingdom celebrated with joy, music, and glowing lights. It felt as if even the sky was smiling. The two sisters looked almost the same, soft faces, bright eyes, and gentle smiles. But as they grew older, something very special and different became clear. The elder princess was quiet, very quiet. She never spoke a single word. She would smile, look, and gently hold hands, but no sound ever came from her lips. People lovingly called her the silent princess. The younger princess was the complete opposite. She loved to talk, laugh, and share stories all day long. Her voice filled the palace with happiness. She became known as the Talkative Princess. Even though they were so different, the two sisters loved each other deeply. They played together in the royal garden, chased butterflies, and watched sunsets side by side. The Talkative Princess would talk endlessly, and the silent princess would listen with a warm, understanding smile. They didn't need words to feel close. Their hearts were already connected. One evening, something magical happened. As the sisters walked in the garden under the soft glow of the moon, a shining fairy appeared before them. Her wings sparkled like stars, and her voice was gentle and calm. The king and queen rushed to the garden, worried. The fairy looked at the silent princess and said, "This child is under a powerful curse." The queen's heart filled with fear. "What kind of curse?" she asked. The fairy replied softly, "She will not be able to speak until someone truly understands her heart, not through words, but through pure feelings." The palace fell silent, but the talkative princess stepped forward bravely. "I will do it," she said. "I will understand her, and break this curse." The next morning, the two sisters began their journey. They left the palace and stepped into a magical world full of mystery. They walked through glowing forests where trees whispered in the wind, crossed rivers that shined like mirrors, and climbed hills covered in silver light. At first, the talkative princess kept talking, trying to cheer her sister. But slowly, she realized something important. Her sister didn't need words. She began to notice small things. The way her sister smiled when she was happy. The way her eyes became soft when she felt safe. The way she gently held her hand when she needed comfort. For the first time in her life, the talkative princess became quiet. She started listening, not with her ears, but with her heart. One night, they sat together under a sky full of stars. No words were spoken, but it felt like they understood each other more than ever before. In that silence, the talkative princess finally understood the true language of her sister. After many days, they reached a magical lake glowing with golden light. The fairy appeared once again. "This is the final test," she said. The talkative princess looked at her sister. This time, she didn't speak. She simply held her sister's hand, closed her eyes, and felt her heart. Suddenly, a warm light surrounded the silent princess. Her lips gently moved, and for the very first time, she spoke, "Thank you." Her voice was soft, beautiful, and full of love. The curse was finally broken. Tears of joy filled their eyes as the sisters hugged each other tightly. At last, they were complete. They returned to the kingdom, where everyone welcomed them with happiness and celebration. Music played, lights sparkled, and the entire palace was filled with joy once again. From that day on, the two sisters ruled together. One spoke with words, and the other spoke with wisdom.